it's Katie with Equine Feather Horsemanship. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been forever since I've actually sat down in front of the camera and talked to it, so I'm really excited to show my face again and share with you guys what has been going on, because there's been a lot going on even though I've been kind of quiet on this channel. So for starters, as you can probably see from the thumbnail, my horse Pave did have a pretty bad injury about 2 weeks ago. Essentially what happened was she suffered an injury. Honestly, nobody knows what happened. It was one of those things where I went out to see her and I was like, holy cow, your leg is twice the size it should be. My vet theorizes that possibly she got cast. I think she probably slipped and fell, sprained a muscle. It looks like it originated in her stifle. So for the past 2 weeks, she's been getting a lot of cold hosing, hand walks. The inflammation, as you can see, originally started in her stifle and it slowly made its way down her legs. When the inflammation made its way into her tendon, I did start using standing wraps with her. I used the brand Back on Track because I found them to be very therapeutic for both myself and my horses. So I really like that. I'm able to use that on her. It definitely helped. And now that it's been a couple of weeks, the inflammation, there's still a little bit left, but she's sound and her leg looks normal and she's walking normal again. I'm really excited to share with you the before and after because there is such a dramatic change. And one more thing I do want to address is that her injury, she got it on a Saturday, and I was honestly freaking out when it first happened. I was calling around to see if there were any vets available, and since it was a weekend, everyone was, if a vet did come out, it would have counted as an emergency call, which if you're a horse owner, you know that's like infinitely more expensive than a regular call. So thankfully I have a good relationship with my vet and I was able to text her pictures and she gave me some advice about what to do, but she was not concerned enough to come out, and she also told me that, you know, if she did come out, she wouldn't give me any different advice. She wouldn't you know, perform any like tests or anything on it. Plus it was like in a weird spot, like on the stifle. It's really hard to x-ray that spot on a horse. So my vet was like, you know, give her a bute for a few days, let her rest and like let me know how it goes. So I've been texting her updates and she's like, you know, it's healing normally and she's just not concerned enough to come out and look at it. So that was actually a huge relief because I really wanted a vet to look at it. But since my vet wasn't concerned enough to even come out, and she lives like literally 1 mile down the road, mind you, so I feel like everything just kind of played out best case scenario with that, so I'm really happy that it's all healed and she's getting better. The number one question that I'm always asked by like everyone, either in my personal life or on the internet, is, am I still riding horses? The answer is no, which I know changed a lot from my last video. On my last riding update, I was like, I'm feeling great, I'm still riding, I'm gonna ride as long as I can. I've been hopping on a horse bareback for like a few minutes, you know, once a week, if that, and even so, I'm just like at a point in my pregnancy where I feel like it's not necessary for me to be on a horse, you know, just in case. I want to ensure my safety and I want to ensure the safety for my baby. So every time I'm on a horse, I'm kind of like, you know, this isn't like a necessary thing for me to do. But I am super excited to start riding after I give birth. Obviously, I'm going to have to rest and take some time away from it, but I think it'll make it that much sweeter when I do start again. So to answer everyone's question, am I still riding? The answer is pretty much no. Like, I'll hop on a horse for a couple minutes, but it's not really riding when I'm just sitting there or walking. So, and then as far as my baby registry, I know a few people in my personal life have been asking me about that, so I did want to share my Amazon link for my baby registry. I guess the biggest thing that I want to address is that I will be using reusable cloth diapers. So I put a couple of like suggestions on there for that of what I want to be using. I honestly know nothing about like reusable cloth diapers, so I'm kind of just going on a limb here. So if any of you guys have like suggestions for what I should be looking into or what I should add to my registry, then definitely let me know because I have a lot to learn. It feels good to get back in front of the camera and say hi to you guys. I know it's been a little while. If you don't already know, I'm pretty much everywhere on social media. You can follow me on my Instagram. I update that pretty regularly. I'm on Pinterest. And I do have a Facebook page, although my Facebook page is probably like the most dormant out of all my social media, but definitely on Instagram and Pinterest. If you want to see more of my content, I'm very active on there. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.